It's like a cult, you know. People just tell you enough, you just start doing it without thinking. I think that's what's happened. As Michael Scott would say, he's stitious, not superstitious, just stitious. Australia is just hot and freaking hot. We don't really get seasons. Probably gonna be something spooky because it's Halloween and I'm all in. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Yvette and I just moved to the UK in May this year, which is 2019. So this video, because it's autumn, it's getting a bit chilly, I'm feeling autumnal because I've never really had a proper autumn. Australia is just hot and freaking hot. We don't really get seasons. So I'm really excited to be experiencing autumn for the first time. As part of my Vlogoween series, I thought I would do a video on all of the odd British superstitions. Oh, this is going to be a good video, I can't even say it. Superstitions. So there are a few odd British superstitions that I wanted to make a video of, and then perhaps you can tell me some others that I haven't heard about, or you can at least tell me where these ones came from, because I think it's funny to see the origin of a lot of the superstitions, but I'll get into it, and yeah. Number one's a very, very common one, I think. If you're American, tell me, I assume it's the same. Don't walk under an umbrella. Does that translate to America? Translates to Australia, which is odd because we don't have rain, so it's weird that we have the umbrella. But it's still an interesting superstition. I couldn't find out where this came from. However, I think that someone pointed out that I go up at the end of my sentences and now I can't not hear it. I would have assumed not opening an umbrella inside is largely due to injury. If I'm in a small space and I open an umbrella, I'm going to hit someone or take an eye out or something. So I'd imagine it's that. But if you actually know the real origin, let me know below. And tell me if any of these superstitions, or this one, you abide by. Do you believe in any of them? Are you, as Michael Scott would say, he's stitious, not superstitious, just stitious. Number two is don't walk under a ladder. This one translates to Australia. I think it's in America too. I think I've seen that. However, I did manage to find where this one came from, unless you know otherwise. I think this one came from, I read that this came from ancient Egypt, and it's got to do with the pyramid shape being seen as sacred. So going through it would be bad luck because you put your dead people inside a pyramid. So you're kind of like calling on death if you go between a pyramid / a ladder. That also could just be fanfic and sounds like something someone would write on the internet and an idiot like me would believe. So please enlighten me. Are you brave enough to walk under ladders? I am. I don't care. Depends on the superstition. I won't open my umbrella inside, not because I'm nervous, but just because I think it's inconsiderate to open one. I will walk under a ladder. Daniel won't. He gets upset when I do. But I'm still here to tell the tale, so maybe it's all nothing. Number three is breaking a mirror. This obviously translates a few places. I think there was a whole film called Oculus about essentially your mirror image and breaking mirrors and stuff. I've broken a mirror. I don't know if I had that bad of luck. Maybe I did. It's hard to know the alternative. The grass is always greener. But I read online that the breaking a mirror is largely because, I can't remember which culture it was, maybe it was England, thought that the mirror was like your soul. It was a part of your soul, an extension of you. And by breaking a mirror, you were like cutting off a part of your soul, so that's why you had bad luck. Why 7 years? I think they said the body regenerates every 7 years in terms of your atoms or whatever. I don't know, science is not my thing. But yeah, that's what I read. Sounds legitimate, I don't know. I don't go around breaking mirrors just because I think that's not nice, and I like a mirror. I like mirrors as decoration, so I like mirrors. I don't know why I wouldn't smash them on purpose, but I don't start getting sage and saging my house when one happens. My fourth one is one I only found out since living in Britain, which was spilling salt. I couldn't figure out where this one came from. I think if you spill salt, you've got to throw it over your shoulder, and I've always seen people do this in TV and movies, and I've never understood why. My mum's one of those people that puts salt on everything, so there was always salt all over my house. So I don't know if that gave us bad luck, or was that the good luck of us throwing it? I don't understand. So please, please, please enlighten me if you have any idea why. Number 5 is don't put new shoes on the table. My mum did say this to me as a kid, but I don't think it's an Australian thing. I think it's a my mum thing. I read that this one comes from something to do with when you die, you put your shoes on the table. I don't know, maybe that's weird. Maybe that's not right, maybe I read that wrong. Yeah, it was something to do with shoes going on the table when you're dead. Why new shoes? I don't know. I just know I'd get home from shopping and I'd put my shoes on the table and mum would be like, take your shoes off the table, that's bad luck. My mum's very into this stuff, in case that wasn't clear by all the salt throwing and shoe scolding. Number six is Touchwood. I don't know where this comes from. I could not find a consistent answer. Tell me where you've heard. I always think it's funny as well if in the comments everyone kind of says where they think stuff is from, because there's so many different origins for all of this sort of stuff that it'd be funny to compare. But regardless, Touchwood, this one happens in England, it happens in Australia, haven't seen it happen in America, but Touchwood is like, if you say something bad, like I could say, I've never been in a car crash, oh, I better touch wood. My grinders would. Touch wood. The floor is floorboards. So it's basically to ward off bad luck. Like if you're jinxing yourself, you would touch wood to avoid the jinx, is how I interpret it. I don't know. Tell me if it's different in the UK, because that's how it is in Australia. It's like if you say something you don't want to happen, you touch wood. And for some reason that fixes it, which I do. And it's funny because I don't necessarily believe it, but it's like a habit you build, you know, when enough people say, it's like a cult, you know, people just tell you enough, you just start doing it without thinking. I think that's what's happened. Number 7 is a British one, or it's not so much British, maybe it is, I don't know, might be American too, but it's definitely not Australian. It's a new one for me. It is, if you catch a falling autumn leaf, it's good luck. The reason this didn't translate to Australia is we don't have autumn leaves. Our autumn, none of the, like, all the colours change here and the leaves fall. We don't really get that at all. If anything, I think the leaves fall off in summer because it's too hot. Anyways, regardless, yeah, it does, because then all the leaves dry and that becomes kindling for bushfires. Australia is an interesting place. Regardless, we don't have the autumn leaves, so we can't catch them, so we can't have good luck. So this is a new one for me. I'm excited to have a positive one on here because I feel like a lot of my superstitions were very negative based, destroying souls and dead people and salt. I don't know why you get good luck from catching a leaf, but there you go. I'm gonna run around my park outside and catch all the leaves. Number 8 is 100% British, haven't heard it anywhere else, is that it is, if you say white rabbits, white rabbits, white rabbits 3 times, it's like cleansing and like good luck. I really need you guys to tell me this one because I don't understand it at the slightest. So please enlighten me because I have no idea. But someone at work started going white rabbits, white rabbits, white rabbits. Just told me it was for good luck and I didn't understand it. I've never seen it before. So truly confusing, but I love it. Reminds me of Alice in Wonderland a little bit, you know, the white rabbit. So I was like, is it linked to that? I don't know. This is a bit superstitious, but kind of not, but more of a childhood thing. But I wanted to put it out there anyway because I wanted to know if it translated to either country, because I know I have a lot of Brits and Americans watching. We used to have 2 school rhymes, so maybe it's 9 and 10, depends how you want to count. We used to have step on a crack and break your mother's back. Step on a crack and break your mother's back. So if you're walking on pavement and there's like a crack in the pavement, if you stepped on it, your mum would break her back, so you don't step on a crack. But if you stepped on a line, she broke her spine. So poor mum's having a rough time. So a line was when the 2 pavement squares kind of joined and there's a line. So it's not broken, but there's a line. That's how you break the spine. But if it's cracked, then it's the back. Did anyone else sing these songs, or was this just an Australian thing and we all hated our mums and wanted to break their backs? Who's to say? But yeah, I'd be really interested to know if you had those rhymes or anything similar. Any other schoolyard rhymes that were like superstitious. Like used to have the rubber, which is like the eraser for my American viewers, and used to throw it and have yes or no or maybe on it, and that's how I used to like, was almost like a magic 8 ball, but a rubber. So that's it for my superstitions video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I thought it'd be something a bit different to cover off some of the British superstitions. Tell me your favourite superstitions in the comments below, ones that I haven't included or of the ones I've included. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can see what I get up to next. Who's to say? Probably gonna be something spooky because it's Halloween and I'm all in.